This makes me sick. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll clean this up real quick. I'll leave the camera on.
You got a mop?
No.
Get a bucket in the mop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. So you ready for Fastlane, Richard?
Yeah, I'm ready to see what goes on.
I hope it's a good one. You know?
Me too. I did hear that Max has put a sports tab now.
Really?
Tab for sports.
Yeah, I posted that in my group.
Yeah, and some of the AEW stuff is on there.
So maybe that's the beginning of them going to Max, you know?
Yeah, I hope I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah. That's part of your program, isn't it? Is that part?
I hope so.
Yeah.
As long as we have our cell phones and stuff, we have that.
Yeah, because I know with Fire Stick, I think it's at least $10 to add in a month. So, you know.
I mean, it's worth it. I mean, just like when you did WWE thing, I like having it.
But man, no, they're not gonna be able to go nowhere near the deal that you get with the Peacock. You know, it's so.
Oh no.
I mean, I got it for a year for like $2 a month. It's just, you know.
Hey, Ashley.
I just need to know.
Well, there will be no tea tonight.
Oh, poor guy.
A little bit of my Sonic drink left, but jeez.
Here, I'll share. Here you go.
I gotta get appreciate that. That's the second time I've done that.
I got a drink if you want it. Take it.
Yeah, there you go. He's
I got a drink.
Fresh water. It that way.
I got Bill came up ready. Oh, time for the clock. Now's all ready, set to go.
There you go. Looks official to me.
Yeah.
Little technical difficulties, but we're back on track.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Always back and ready to entertain.
I wish I could rewind the week over.
Not me. I don't want to relive this week. Camera.
Yeah, I still can't believe that WWE was not smart enough to lock in his theme music and the Rated R Superstar. They just let it, so he took it with him. Can't blame him.
Well, he owns the music because it was made directly for him from Alter Bridge.
That thing I in the chat, it's like they talked about that they, you know, because WWE they were saying that they could have blocked both of them, but they didn't.
Yep.
So, but it's just, yeah, who knows?
Well, you know what? They got Jade's name. They got probably her theme music and everything. They made the deal under the table.
You think?
Yeah.
So does Jade get to she gets to bring her music with her?
I think she's going to bring her music with her.
Right back.
I guess we'll see, you know.
But if I have to say what brand she's going to go with, I think she's going to go to Raw.
I think Ashley's at work. I'll say hello real quick. Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
Hey, Ashley.
I spilled my tea again. And now I'm having signal issues. It's something about going live. There's signal issues.
Yeah, all the reports I'm saying is saying that she's going to be on Raw. So.
We will start the show now.
I'm Andy B. And Spanning the Globe starts now.
Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night, time for Spanning the Globe, and I apologize. I'm a little out of sorts. I had a little mishap right before the show started. Second time that's happened. Spill my tea again. My name is Mark. I am your host for the evening, and joining me tonight are the usual suspects. To my left, your right, Mr. Richard Ward.
What's up, everybody?
Good evening. And below both of us there is Mr. Andy B.
Hey, everybody, how's it
Mhm.
going?
How you guys doing this week?
Yeah,
Doing
good.
good. Doing good. How about you, Mark?
I'm doing well. I was doing fine until a few minutes ago.
So you lost
Hey, Ashley, that's my daughter.
your Ashley.
Hello, Ricky.
Ricky,
New viewer.
what's up,
Everybody
Ricky?
had him on last week watch the show. So,
Mm-hmm.
hello, James. It is Nor.
Nor.
Or
Hey, did your part of the intro show a while ago?
Is what?
Did your part of the intro because it didn't on mine?
I
What's
saw
up, Nor?
myself.
Okay,
I saw
okay.
it.
Saw yourself?
Yep, all official.
Okay.
Who's that guy?
Oh, Gianni. Yeah.
hi.
Hi.
Who the fuck is that guy?
You too, Gianni. Love it. Well, Platinum. It's a
What's up,
What's
Platinum?
up, Platinum?
regular viewer. Yeah, the tea. And I put it in this cup this time because when I put my other cups, it sweats all over the table.
And you said the lid just flopped off?
No, I bumped the table. I had to go do something, and I was taking some
What's up,
Tylenol.
Dave?
I was taking some Tylenol, and I come back, sat down, bumped the table, and it went to rocking, and it just finally fell over, and the lid fell off.
He needs the one that screws on,
Well,
that
don't,
locks in place.
all my cups like that, there's like a rubber ring on it that holds the plastic lid in there.
Well, yeah, but yours doesn't fall 3 feet to the floor either, does it?
This is true. This is true.
Yeah. Hello, Lane.
Hey,
What's
Lane.
up, Lane?
E-I-E-I-O. Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Uh-oh. I don't know if you can hear us or not. Hello. Attention Kmart shoppers.
Everybody know sign language?
I do, but I'm not going to put that finger up. I might in a few minutes. We'll get to.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
So, at the beginning of the show, I was mentioning our sponsors, and tonight the show is sponsored, as usual, by Mark Leather, Championship Built Leathering, and by Unique Championship Belts. So, I lost my train of thought there for a second. And if you are watching us on Facebook tonight, if you don't click on the StreamYard link, which should be on that Facebook announcement, there is a link there that you could click on, and then click on another link or a box or something that says, please show my name. Otherwise, you'll show up as one of many Facebook users watching the show tonight. We like to know who's watching the show, who we're interacting with. Give you a shout out, say hello. And if you don't want to do that, you can go over to YouTube and look up the Wide World of Belts channel on YouTube and click on the current Spanning the Globe stream. We're streaming live on StreamYard or YouTube through the StreamYard. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the podcast is made possible by the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast out of Oklahoma City. They help share the cost of the StreamYard subscription, which makes it much more affordable for everyone involved.
Yep.
You can find those guys on Apple Podcasts and anywhere else you get most of your podcasts. I think Linktree is one of their primary places they land on.
What's up, CJ?
So I want to thank those guys.
Thank you, guys.
Not those other guys, but the Landon and Jake.
Not those other
Sorry.
guys on that other group.
I'm sorry. The tea. I spilled the tea. So it's just like
Literally.
Thank
yeah.
you, guys. Seriously,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
feel like this right now.
Johnny.
CJ Smith.
What's up, CJ?
How you doing? I got some plates on order from him that should be coming next week. NWA TV.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but you love us.
Oh, real
anyway.
nice, Gianni.
Alexa. Do it to him
Yeah.
for a change.
Alexa.
I was talking to you. See, that's what happens, Johnny, when you do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, great. So I'm going to move on to the belt of the week, which usually opens our first hour. my camera focus. I have it on Zoom for some reason, but I'll deal with it.
Hmm.
This is a this is a belt I got from Mohammed Asser. He sent this to me, and I realized when I opened it up, it sat in a box for a long time. He puts each plate in a plastic, like a little plastic envelope or pouch, and then wraps it bubble wrap and then puts tape over that. Most makers do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem I think happened with this on the side plates that the clear coat that protects the plating was not quite dry when they put the plastic on it, and when I went to take it out of the package, it left a wrinkly texture to it. So I was going to keep this belt for my personal collection, but after I got it on leather, I decided I'm going to sell it. But I'm gonna make it the belt of the week first, and let me put it on full screen. It is the Hogan 84. I showed you guys this belt before it's finished, and it is finished now. And my picture's jerky because my signal's kind of slow. There we go. This is Hogan 84 by Mohammed Asser. Beautiful belt. It's even got the Hulk Hogan plate in the center, the main plate there. Most of them leave that blank. And then, of course, I put it on a lace strap, which the original was laced. And it's hard to see. I see the wrinkles in between the two paragraphs. You see the wrinkles there? Those aren't scratches. Those are, I think, wrinkles in the plating based because of the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell with the flap. That's they're not terrible, but I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my collection. But I'm gonna offer this for a pretty good discount. 4mm plates, WF stamp over there. Monday or Tuesday. We have it, the Hogan 84.
Very nice.
Nice, Mark.
Now, normally when I sell a belt with lacing on it, a regular size belt like this, I add 50 to the price. So this belt would normally be 300, and then I would add 50, so it'd be 350 for the belt with the lacing. But because there's also a scratch on the main plate. Let me see if we can see that. It's hard to see in this light. But see it scratch right there?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if that happened because I had it in my possession or it came like that. I didn't notice it till the other day when I was lacing. I noticed it because I was working in that area. Didn't see it before, so I don't know where the scratch came from. But I'm offering a discount for this belt. I'm going to knock off the $50 for the lacing and sell this for $300 shipped if somebody wants this. It's a beautiful belt. I think it's a fine addition to anybody's collection with some minor scratches. But most people display their belts where the side plates don't show that much anyway. So if you can live with the scratches and want a $300 or $350 belt for $300, I'm your guy.
Good deal to me.
I would love to keep it, but I just can't live with the blemishes. So I'm gonna just go for a steep discount.
There you go.
So there you have it. That's the belt of the week, and it is for sale. If you want to hit me up tonight during the show, I'll respond to messages. I don't respond to messages during the show. I respond after the show. If otherwise, I'll just put it on the sales post tomorrow. Maybe even put it in broken belts. Belt came off there. Go back to. Oh, I didn't realize that comment's still up there. Yeah, I know. I hear that every time you do it. What do?
What up,
Yo, AD.
What's up, AD?
He's been watching a lot more live shows here lately. Usually watches the. I guess his new job's allowing him more free time. That'd be great. Nice. You're dating yourself there, Gianni. Yeah, no cross cam tonight. Sorry.
Nah.
Thank you, Dave. Can you hear us better now? Switch over to his YouTube channel. Or YouTube.
What's up, bruh?
There you go.
What's up, Antonio?
Is that Antonio Mendoza?
Yep.
I've been talking to him here lately. We've been talking some business. So I'm trying to get him to make some tools for me. He does an incredible job.
He does very nice work.
Yeah.
I might have to hit up the belt maker for my 2 belts. And see
Must be
where we're
Kebby
at.
in the house.
What's up, Kebby?
What's up, Kebby?
Yeah. That you're learning, CJ. I think it's CJ. Hello, Scott.
What's up, Scott?
What's up, Scott?
I don't serve drinks. I consume them. Except for tea. Tonight I can't drink. Keep it on the table. That's typically or literally drinking under the table because it knocked off the table. Oh, glad to hear that.
There
Oh,
you
we're
go.
not doing that again this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
I talked the next morning when I was doing that. Welcome to Walmart. Good night. Hello, Daniel.
What's up, Daniel?
I'm also working on a belt for my own personal collection. I've had these plates in a box. Now these also came from Unique, or not Unique. I'm sorry, Mayon. And I don't have the plates on it yet because I just finished tooling the leather yesterday. But I have an NWA TV on a black strap with a red backing, and I've always wanted the red version with the black backing. But I decided I had a poll. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago and asked the viewers if I should go with red paint or with the oxblood dye. And there was nobody said red paint. Everybody said go with the oxblood. So that's what I'm gonna do. But here's the strap. It's finished. I just have to. Here we go with the light again. Hang on. Let me dim it. There we go. That'll help. I have to dye it, which I'm gonna do this weekend when I get back. I'm gonna be out of town this weekend. Here's the tooling. Oh, there's Ben. Ben, I'll put you on in just a second. There's a female end. I did something different this time. I've been learning from the other leather guys. They don't punch their holes for the snaps until after you dye it. And I finally figured out how to mark them where it would show, where I wouldn't lose them in the dye. Also on this belt, it's going to be oxblood, and any color other than black is a transparent color, and ink marks will show through the dye or the paint. So I tried using masking tape to mark off my center line to line my plates. Here's the there we go. NWA.
looks great.
Thank you. And it worked really well. So there's no ink marks that'll show through. So it's going to turn out nice. This is going to be for my personal collection.
Mhm.
And I hope to finish it in a couple weeks. And I got a crap ton of plates coming. Some for myself, and well, most of them not for myself. They're for 6 Bohemian Rhapsody. Galileo Figaro.
And there we go.
Thank you, Johnny. Hello, Facebook user.
Hello, FU.
No, I am not. I haven't had my shots. But anyway, I'm gonna finish that on Oxblood strap. I'm gonna try something. Sorry.
It's best to be protected before you go.
My shots and my passport. I learned a trick from Antonio Mendoza. Thank you, Antonio. He's been going live, showing a lot of techniques he uses on straps.
Mhm.
And it's hard to get an even coat of dye for transparent colors like the blue, the oxblood, and some paints. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I forgot to bring you on. So I got to talking. Hello, Ben.
There's
I'm
the
still
other
the other
guy.
guy I see.
The other guy from the
I
other
see.
group.
I
Ladies
I'm
and
sorry, I got to
gentlemen,
talking.
Ben
I'm the
Miller.
other guy. Yeah,
I mean-
I see.
I
Hey, how's everybody doing?
What's up,
We're
Ben
good.
Walker?
Hey, how you doing,
I'm
Ben?
sorry. I was laser focused. I spilled my tea and it just threw my focus all off.
Poor Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna spill a little bit more tea here in a little bit. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, he showed a technique where a lot of people, and I've done this before. I've used a airbrush to put, and I like it. It leaves kind of a marble finish to it. It's got lights and darks in the areas because the leather doesn't soak up dye consistently. It just doesn't do that,
Mhm.
except for black, because black covers everything, but these other colors are transparent. Black is not transparent. So
We ain't even touching that one, Juan.
I thought that's who that was. Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
What's
I'm
up,
not.
Jason Cortez?
Johnny.
I'm
Here,
not
Johnny,
classy.
you're
I'm not
funny.
classy enough to go to Cincinnati.
Johnny's so funny.
Hello, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, Ben Miller. Yeah, we'll address that here in a little bit. Anyway, so I was watching Antonio Mendoza. He went live the other day, and he used a they call it HVLP, high volume, low pressure sprayer, which what they normally use for like spray painting cabinets or spray painting cars, and they have the gravity fed cup that sits on top. And I got one of those. I'm gonna try that. See, it also does a wider spread of the dye. So I'm gonna try that. See how it works. But I did have a pretty good result with the airbrush. It just doesn't hold as much. It's got that little bitty cup on it, so it doesn't hold as much dye. So anyway, I'm glad Ben's here because he can help kind of back me up with some of these facts that I'm gonna be a little foggy on. At least I hope so. Anyway, but we did a show back early summer, I think Ben said, and at that point in time, and I was not going to talk about this. We mentioned it back then. I was done, and then something else came up, and I decided I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I still don't, but I feel like I need to, and I'll explain why. We talked about a situation that involved this Giovanni Guido Tanaka, who has that Belt's Most Wanted Scammers page, and he also has a Guido channel on YouTube. And we poke fun at him. A lot of people have, because he will call out people that I've known. These guys on the screen with me have known as being scammers, and perfectly great people, no issues. But for some reason or another, they've had issues with people they've conducted business with, and all of a sudden they're scammers. No evidence, but we have case numbers. I don't really want to get into that because that's not part of what I want to talk about. But we talked about a situation he got into with a gentleman by the name of Sean Randall and his maker. And I don't remember the name of the maker, but there was an issue there where he had ordered a belt, filed a PayPal claim before the belt arrived. It was in transit. He filed the PayPal complaint or a claim, and he basically took money back that he had paid for this belt. And I think he still wanted 150 more. Wasn't that what the deal was, Ben?
Well, according to what we were, the information that we obtained, he took 150 from Sean
Okay.
while that claim was filed.
Okay.
They found it in his favor. And according to the information, he hadn't received the belt yet. So, he basically filed a PayPal claim while the belt was en route. That's how it was presented to us.
Right. Okay. That's how I understood. Yes. The 150 I wasn't really sure about, but I knew there was some issue. He owed Sean the 150, which he's protesting that to this day. Anyway, that's not really what I want to get into, but that's what happened in that situation. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, a gentleman who I know or knew, I won't call him out by name. I'll just call him out by the initials, DQ. Had an issue on a raffle belt he had won. He had won a belt in a raffle. Did not want to wait the month and a half it took to get the belt. He claimed it took months. It was a month and a half, and he decided he didn't want the belt. So he said, I don't want the belt. Just give me the money for the belt. Not the money he put in for the raffle, but the value of the belt. And that created quite a storm of controversy, to say the least. He had gone live, called out this not Sean Rand, I'm sorry. He called out Tyler Dove and his maker for scamming him because he wanted the 450 whatever for this belt. When everybody said no, all you need is the what was it, the $10 he paid for the raffle and $100 he paid for the upgrade. Was that what it was, or was it 50
Something
for the
like
raffle
that.
spot?
50 for the raffle and 100 for the upgrade.
He asked for an upgrade. He didn't want to wait for the belt to arrive, so he decided he didn't want the belt. He said he wanted the money instead. So, yeah, we had talked about this among ourselves. We didn't go public with this, but he gone live, which he loves to do lives. Had gone live, talked about this situation, claimed they scammed him. He even went so far as to contact Giovanni Guido Tanaka to get him involved to assign a case number to this. I can't say this with a straight face. He asked him to assign a case number to this case, and Guido, I just call him Guido because I don't want to say three names. Guido reached out to Tyler Dove, said, and I'll give Guido credit. He has not always reached out to people that were accused of being scammers. He just said they're scammers, and he was done with it. But he reached out to Tyler Dove, said, "Hey, this guy, this DQ's hit me up about your about this little situation you got into, and he's claiming you're a scammer. Before I go public with this, I want your side of the story," which is what he should do. That's the way he should do it. So, oh, that's what it was. 5 $10 spots. There were $10 spots. He bought 5, and he asked for a CNC upgrade for $100. That's what it was. Okay, thank you, Ricky. Appreciate that. Yeah, but that's not what. Never mind. So anyway, he was taking quite a beating in the public opinion because he was trying to get the money that he didn't put out for this belt. And we had talked about this in our little chat. Said, we don't understand why he's doing this, but we didn't say anything. We just kind of kept our opinions, amongst ourselves. He finally reached out to me because I've done some leather work for him. He was very, we've always had a good relationship with the leather. He would talk to me about certain things, and we just had a rapport. We weren't great friends or anything. We just mainly talked about the leather. So he reached out to me and asked me my opinion on it. Okay. He reached out to me, asked me for my opinion on this. I said, I don't think you're entitled to the value of the belt. You said you didn't want the belt. You basically forfeited your right to that belt. You're only entitled to the money you invested in the raffle. Not any more than that. You didn't buy a raffle spot for money. You bought a raffle spot for a belt. You chose not to take the belt. You get your $150 back. So he took that, and he'd already blasted Tyler Dove and this maker all over the place. And so he went on, and the details was a little foggy, but I think he'd done a couple more lives, and he finally sent out an apology, said, "I'm sorry for this and that," and I won't quote the guy. Hello, Jerome. I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'll talk about that later, too. I'm going to see you tomorrow. I already fueled up tonight, by the way, so I'll be able to leave earlier. So, anyway, so he apologized. It was a heartfelt. He did it in your group, by the way, Ben. He sent a heartfelt apology. Apologized to Tyler. He apologized to Gary Sutton, who wasn't involved in this deal, but he apologized to him for some stuff that happened before. I guess they were friends at one time and had a falling out. Don't want to get into that. Don't know a whole lot about it. And he did this. Well, Tyler and Gary decided they didn't want to accept the apology because, I guess, past history, which I am not privy to, they decided that he wasn't sincere, which that's their right. Well, they just they kind of roasted him in different groups. I didn't agree with that, but hey, that's between those guys. I didn't want any involvement in it. So DQ got upset about that. Decided. I don't think he took his apology back, but he basically undid the apology with another live. Went on and on. I want to be friends with you, Gary. We've had a past together. I miss talking to you, this and that. But then started proceeding to dress down Gary for some behaviors he felt like he had exhibited. And I won't get into that either, but he was basically tearing him down and then saying he wanted to be friends with him. And I reached out to him. This was unsolicited. I'll grant you this. This was unsolicited. I said, you need to stop going live because as long as you do this, they're going to keep coming after you because they're poking you, expecting this reaction, and you're giving it to them. You need to stop doing that. Mm-hmm. So I don't remember what he said, but he kept going live on emotion, raw emotion, because he had to defend his honor. There comes a point in time where it's really not worth it to do that. But he was doing this. But he kept mentioning my name in these lives. Not just the leather, which I was fine with. That's fine. But he would keep talking about, when he's tearing down Gary Sutton, Tyler, and this and that. He said, Mark Magger and a couple of other people I won't name, but he named them, gave me a lot of great advice, and I'm going to take their advice. 4 or 5 lives later, he's not taking the advice. And that kind of bothered me because it made it sound like I was giving him advice on what to say about these other guys, which was not the case at all. So after a couple more lives of this, I finally thought, I can't have him doing this because I don't want those guys thinking I'm a part of this because I'm not. He asked me what I thought about the raffle thing, and I gave him my opinion on it. So I messaged him. I sent him a voice message because that's how he likes to communicate, voice messages. And I said, look, I would appreciate it if you wouldn't mention my name when you go live because these guys think, it makes it look like I'm taking your side. I'm not taking any sides. I'm not playing sides here. I just don't want my name mentioned because it gives the appearance I'm taking sides here. And so I said, and again, I would recommend you don't go live at all. And because I'm sorry, it just didn't make you look good. I didn't say that to him. That's what it's just not a good look because he was throwing a 2-year-old tantrum, in my opinion. It's just my viewpoint. So I knew he wouldn't like that, and he sent me a voice message, but I was busy in meetings. I couldn't listen to the messages. I got to where I could listen. He'd taken them back, and then he finally sent me one final message saying, "I didn't really expect that from you, being my friend. I just didn't really expect that. You were wrong for that, for what you said, and so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to bother you anymore." I get the soundbite ready. Uh, you guys know what I'm talking about. He said, "I'm not going to bother you anymore. You're just wrong for that. I thought you were a solid dude. I even defended you against some people are calling you names, which I could care less if anybody calls me names. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. People call me names are childish." And he even brought up the little issue I had with I won't name the guy again because I want to fire that up again. But I had deleted the show that we did a few weeks ago because I had gone um, a little bit too far in my criticism of somebody wishing somebody dead. And I apologize for that. We've kind of washed that under the bridge. It's all gone. But he brought that up. How can you tell me to be calm and not do this when you went on a live rant about this deal and basically trashed the guy, which the guy had it coming, but that's neither here nor there. But I apologize for it. We've gotten past that. So anyway, I could sense that there was going to be a block coming up. So he had asked me a question: would you go to these guys and tell them this? They're going to go on a podcast to talk about me, or are you going to tell them the same thing? And I thought, this guy's about to block me. So I'm thinking to myself,
Stop. Don't.
but that didn't happen. He blocked me. So I didn't get an opportunity to respond to that. So to DQ, if you're watching this tonight, I'm going to respond to those questions. First of all, he had a problem with me being cool with Gary Sutton. I'm cool with Gary Sutton. Now, we're not the best of friends. We don't talk every day. Once in a blue moon, he'll reach out to me. I'll respond. We talk. But we're not like kumbaya or anything like that, but we do talk. So no, I didn't go to those guys and give them advice on what to say because, for one, Gary's not going to take my advice. He's just not. He's like a dog on a bone. If he's got a beef with somebody, he's going to follow through with it. He's just not going to listen to me. I went to DQ thinking I was going through the path of least resistance because one of these two is going to have to stop it. I didn't care who. It didn't really matter to me, but my name was being mentioned in this deal. So I said, you need to stop doing this. So I went to you, DQ, because I thought you would be reasonable and rational and would listen to me because you said, you listened to me on the Ravel thing and you appear to agree with me. I thought you would listen. No, you took my saying not to mention my name on your lives to mean not to mention I did your live. That's why I've got the thing below my name there. Because now I am not Marky that does leather. I am the gentleman that does Mark Leather. That's not what I meant, but that's how he took it. So he took it in a completely different way and twisted around. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because Guido reached out to me saying somebody sent him that video of our show a few weeks ago, which we had nothing to hide. We did talk about this. We talked about the situation as we understood it, based on the facts that were given to us and your video. And I don't think the story you told in your video the other night matches what you said earlier, but I'm not disputing that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you kudos for reaching out to me at all to defend your name. And I'm going to put this link in the in the comments. This is Guido's video from I think 2 or 3 nights ago, where he talked about the situation with Sean Randall. He does have evidence that pretty much proves what he's saying, but I don't think that's what he was saying back a few months ago. But I'm not going to dispute that. But if I'm going to put this link up here because he wanted to defend himself, I'm going to put this link in the comments. Let me know if you see it in the comments, and let you judge for yourself. I'm not making any judgments on that situation. I'm not part of that situation. We did talk about it, but we talked about the facts as we understood them. So anyway, he said somebody had sent him the link to the show. Now, somebody had to go back to find that show to find the link to send to him. And I can't think of anybody that, and I know I'm going a long diatribe here, I apologize. I don't think anybody, there aren't very many people that watch his channel. They just don't. Guido's channel. I don't think so. I'm not one that does that. The only reason I watched it last night is because he sent it to me. I think, and I can't prove it. I'm gonna say up front, I can't prove it. I have absolutely zero proof that he did this, but I believe that DQ sent Guido this video of our show talking about Guido's little situation with Sean Randall. Uh, uh, I believe that's the case, but I can't prove it, but I believe he did. If he did, this is why I'm talking about it, because if he'll do that, he'll do something else. So I'm saying this tonight, what happened between me and him. So if he comes to you, and most of you probably know who I'm talking about, uh, if he comes to you talking trash about me, I don't care. I don't care. Uh, Nothing hurts. There's not very much that hurts my feelings, and when it comes to this belt hobby, I'm pretty hard to hurt. So, but I just want to make sure that there's no bad information going out there or incorrect information going out there about what happened to us. Because if he's going to go behind my back and tell somebody that I said something about him on the show, I mean, my show is public domain. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I was wrong a few weeks ago. I deleted that show, and I acknowledge I was wrong. But I just want to get that out there. So if DQ reaches out to you, so Marky Maggard, which is another thing I hate. I'm not Marky. There's no Y on the end of my name. There's some women that used to work in my office that called me that, and I was fine with that because they were like mother figures to me. But don't call me Marky, okay? We're not that good of friends. But anyway, he blocked me, so I couldn't respond. So my response to you is go pound sand. You'll never get another job from me. You won't get one from Antonio Mendoza. I'm pretty sure because he had issues with Antonio Mendoza. Your circle of friends is getting smaller every day. And if your circle of friends is getting smaller, and I said this last week, I'm pretty sure that's not your friends that's causing that. So just keep that in mind. But I just wanted to clear the air in case this information gets out that he's going to say some stuff that I said that I didn't say. He came to me for advice. I gave it to him. I gave him a little bit of unsolicited information, advice, and then I asked him not to mention my name when in this disputes on his life. That's all I said. And I got blocked for it. So anyway, that's the end of that. So if DQ's watching, and I'm sorry for you, but you got to quit running on emotion, and you can't keep playing tough guy. You're not that promo character you claim to be all the time. You're not Iron Man or Superman. You can't just turn it on, turn it off. You are who you are. That character is nothing, just absolutely nothing. So just play in the real world. That's all I got to say. Anything I left out, guys? Okay.
No,
You're good.
I mean,
I think you
I
said
didn't
it
want
all.
to talk about. I didn't want to talk about this, but when Guido came to me last night, something provoked him, and if that's going to happen, something else is going to happen. So I just wanted to get this information out there on what happened between the two of us, just so that there's no misunderstanding. And he can put his own twist on it. I don't care. I showed you guys the screenshots. I shared some voice messages with you, so you know what happened.
Yeah.
So
and that was just totally random, just out of the blue, just.
yeah, this happened months ago
know.
with Guido.
And I think we may have spent 5, maybe 10 minutes talking about the situation. And if we were that deep into it, we would have followed up on it.
Yeah, Tyler may be watching. Yeah, I agree. Tyler Dove is a solid dude. He is.
Yeah.
For hillbilly.
Or is that Bill Hilly? One of the two.
I don't know. Yeah, DQ called him a hillbilly, and then tried to defend it. So I don't know who you are, but yeah, I think everybody took jabs. Is that
That's
Antonio?
Antonio Mendoza.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Antonio Mendoza.
I heard you got involved in that deal, but I didn't know the circumstances. But
What's up, Tyler?
and I don't want to speak for you, but I'm going to assume you're like me. You're not going to do another leather job for him. And it's a shame. He was a good customer. I've done several leather jobs for him, but never again. Yeah, I agree. And maybe I shouldn't say anything tonight, but I want to make sure that I did the preemptive strike, and so he doesn't start going behind my back again and telling me he's unblocked me. By the way, he unblocked me. I think so he can watch the show, which he can watch on YouTube. You know, that's not the issue. But he hadn't reached out to me. Yeah. And I'm not gonna trash the guy. I'm not. I just threw facts out there. I'm not gonna call him names. I changed his initials to DQ just so that so in case people that don't know who I'm talking about, I don't want to cause that.
And he's not
So-
talking about Dairy Queen.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Dairy Queen. No.
I know. I'm getting hungry for ice cream.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
very
I'm
funny.
I'm craving a blizzard right now. Platinum agrees with a cat. So yeah, I put the link to Guido's YouTube video out there where he shows the evidence he has on this deal with Sean Randall, and I'm not making any judgments on that. I don't know all the facts here. I know we've talked about this among ourselves. We don't have our suspicions. My issue isn't with Guido, it is not. So Guido, if you're watching this, I had no issues with you. I'm glad you came to me with that. I'm not going to respond to you in chat. I'm not, but you do have an intriguing argument there. But I don't think that was the argument you had back whenever. But that's not my judgment call to make. So, thank you, Ricky. Appreciate that. I'm not sure part of that you were agreeing with, but okay. And this is a guy that doesn't like being called a drama queen. He's not all about drama, but he seems to keep stirring it up. So I don't. He actually did me a favor by unfriending me because I don't like to deal with people like that. They get the drama with somebody else and they want to drag me into it. I don't want to be involved in it. Sorry. Yeah. And I'm sorry the lives are childish. You need to stop doing that too. And for the other group that he is a admin for or a moderator for, I don't know why they keep him. He's hurting their group. He's hurting the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe so. He hadn't been live in a few nights, I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah, one. Yeah. First update. Knowledge. I'm glad I bring out an emotional reaction out of you. Oh, I did too. I watched a couple of his lives. I thought not his live, not DQ's. I thought Guido's.
Well, I mean, the one live he did went over almost 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it went on forever.
Yeah. I just get cringe every time I see he goes live. He kicked me out of his group, by the way, which is fine. That's another thing he did.
Hey, look at
What the-
balloons.
How'd that happen?
Okay.
Mark brings us
wow, that
full
just came out of nowhere.
balloons.
Are there effects on this thing that I don't know about?
There's gotta be.
Okay, I don't know. That's another thing he did. Lost my train of thought. The balloons. Thank you, Andy. Balloons. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Oops.
You took the wind out of my balloons. Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Tyler, if you want to message me after the show, I'll be happy to talk to you about it. I don't want to repeat it. We're wasting so much time on this guy already as it is. But a situation came up last night, not involving your situation, but it involves that individual, and we'll talk about it after the show if you want to. I'll be happy to talk to you about it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's exactly right. If you don't agree with him, he makes up stuff on you.
Mm-hmm.
I turned my back on him by giving him advice that I hoping was safe him from himself, but he didn't want to listen to advice. And I heard about that. Yeah, I did hear him talk about that in some of his rants or his lives. But he was a different person every live. He'd be calm. He acts sad. Then next time he's just firing out like he's this promo character.
Either that or he popped a hemorrhoid.
Maybe. But it just hurt to watch. It's just painful to watch. Yeah, exactly. When you become the person that you're talking about, that's when you have an issue. And I'm not going to mention it again. I'm done with it. He's probably going to do 15 lives about this, and he can if he wants to. I'm done with it.
Yeah, he's due. He's due.
I know my limits. He doesn't, but I know my limits. I'm done with it. And I hate this because I thought he was a solid dude. But it didn't happen that way. I hate that. But I didn't, he came to me. I didn't go to him. And because I didn't agree with him, I get the block. And now I'm the gentleman, at least he uses gentleman, that does Mark Leather. And it's those same belts every live, same 4 or 5 belts. Yeah.
You never know.
Balloons.
Yeah, he's got the poltergeist clown under the desk.
But I think most people know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to name names, but I just want this wasn't said to bash him. He's done plenty of that on his own. This is just to make sure that people understand in case he comes to or starts saying some stuff behind the scenes, like he apparently did with Guido, that the truth's out there. And I hope these guys can back me up on this because I shared everything with them because I was like, what's this guy doing? But their silence is kind of bothering me.
No, you got the floor. The floor is yours.
No,
I mean,
this is a forum now. I'm
you totally went through through a lot through this whole situation that you basically had your name dragged into.
yeah.
And
Yep.
And I'm not the only one.
As far as
I'm
I'm
going back to the
concerned, you
guys.
clarify you given us more than enough clarification on where you stood and the whole situation. So
Yeah.
for that whole thing with Guido last night to just pop up out of the clear blue sky, it was
Yeah.
odd because it made no total sense where something we talked about 3-4 months ago. This was beginning of summer when we talked about this, and for it just to come out of the clear blue, it was odd. And we talked about it, and I was like, I don't know, man. This
Yeah.
It's like we said earlier. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Mark's entitled to
Think
his
about it.
opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. Ben, Andy, and we all don't have to agree with each other, and that's the good thing, because we all have our own opinion, and everybody out there has their own opinion as well.
Oh, Kevin.
And that's the way it is.
Thank you. The people at the bank got a kick out of it too. No, I'm picturing that guy from that movie, Mr. Deeds, where he calls that guy and says, "Hey, I made fun of you. I picked on you in high school. I want to apologize for that." And that guy says, "Well, I appreciate that." So he hangs up the phone and he gets his lipstick and marks that guy's name off of the list of people to kill. Yeah, I wore this today to the bank, and my wife said, "Don't tell people you're married to me." She hates this shirt.
She loves that shirt so much.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. I'm not sure who's live, DQs or Guido.
I want to get one that says only Richards.
Yeah, only Richards. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He did. But again, I'm not taking jabs at Guido. We did before, but this isn't about Guido. This is about the fact, yeah. Sorry, I had to do that.
Mark, you look kind of twist.
Yeah.
No, it's just like I said. The best thing is we're all entitled to our own opinion.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree with each other. We don't have to agree with everybody.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about being a person. You're entitled to your opinions.
Yeah, and I don't agree with Guido. I don't have a lot of respect for Guido, but I do have I have newfound respect for him for coming to me behind the scenes instead of making the video about me. So I applaud you for that. I don't know all the facts of what happened with you, Sean Randall, so I'm not going to go back and rehash all that, but I do appreciate you clarifying that for me. I did put a link
It just goes to show you he had that respect to reach out to you.
Yeah, he's learning. He's learning because he also reached out to Tyler Dove.
Yeah.
Before he decided to make a fool out of himself, so he is learning, unlike DQ.
Mm-hmm.
We're not against everybody, We're allowed to
apparently
have our own
DQ
opinions.
Apparently in DQ's language, stop going live means let's do 5 more. So anyway,
exactly
enough about that. I didn't notice it. I didn't notice that. Okay. But you can go into the comments. I put the link to Guido's live from, I think, September 29th or the 30th, where he shows a lot of compelling evidence that backs up what he's claiming now. But I don't remember what he said in the first live when he first brought this up. So this is not about that. It's about somebody went to Guido and said, "Hey, you might want to check this video out. These guys are talking trash about you." Well, you might be, but I'm pretty sure Kevy's got a few more loaded up, ready to go. So Yeah, there you go. And what's bad about this is he claimed that this is the other point I'm making. I'll quit. He claimed that he waited months and months for this raffle belt to come, and he got tired of waiting on it, so he decided he didn't want it anymore. He just wanted the money for it. That belt took what a month and a half, a little over a month and a half to make,
Yeah, it's like a little. It was. I want to say it was 7 weeks,
Yeah,
maybe.
sounds about right.
which is about right. He didn't want to wait on the belt, and it came out beautifully. It came out
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
Gorgeous belt.
Gorgeous belt. So he did this to himself. But if you come to me for advice, I'm gonna give you advice, right or wrong. I'm gonna give you advice. So if you're offended by my advice, don't come to me. Just don't do that. Yeah, Tyler, I thought he did an incredible job with it. It's beautiful. Turned out beautiful.
Did a great job.
Yeah. And I don't remember who that belt ended up going to, but his loss was their gain.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they rerun the raffle with his spots filled by somebody else?
Yep.
Okay. So.
And it's
So
okay,
he's lost.
man. I mean,
He's lost a lot of friends over this. He's lost 2 leather guys. So, but he's not going to get it. He won't understand it. He'll just keep on doing his thing, and that's his own business. I don't have anything bad to say about the guy. I'm just throwing out facts here.
2 weeks, bro.
There you go. Kind of wish I bought a raffle spot.
Me too.
2 weeks, bro.
Tony, is that our
how's it going,
Tony? Is that our Tony? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Is that Tony Thorpe?
I think so. Is that
Okay.
you, Tony?
If you just give us a yes or no.
What's up?
I'm gonna give it a couple days. I'm gonna block him, so you don't have a chance to come back and say you were wrong for that, Marky. Tony Thorpe had 2 new belt days today. He had a couple yesterday,
Mhm.
but he had 2 belts from Unique that he got. He got a Winged Eagle, CNC Winged Eagle, and he also got a Dome Globe. And I got to say this, Unique's a sponsor, but he did a great job on that.
Yeah, he got the Aldous version.
Yeah.
Nice belt.
I'll do you one better, Tyler. You can come on the show and talk about it.
Love to
Sure
have
will.
you on, Tyler.
We would. Speaking of having somebody on the show, my plan tonight was to have Tommy Wegeman, BCW owner. That's that wrestling promotion I did that bill for. He was supposed to come on tonight. I asked him to come on tonight because they're having a BCW show this Saturday night. Today's Thursday. And he's had some health problems. He said if I can, I will if I'm feeling up to it. I sent him the link, and he hasn't read it yet, so I'm assuming he's under the weather. I hate that. Hope he gets better.
Yeah, feel better, Tommy.
But I'm going to the BCW show on Saturday night. See another show, and he ordered a couple of tag belts for BCW, and I ordered those from Unique. They're custom tags. I can't wait to show them off when I get them. I get the place next week and put the leather on them. I think that Ben's for belt day. Yeah. No, they should. But we'll give Tony a pass. I do appreciate the fact he goes to all the groups and shows off the same belts. I appreciate that.
Hey, he wins a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
raffles.
Yeah, Tony's videos are great. He shows the belts. It's
Yeah.
great.
He does a great job. He does a great job.
Yep.
Yeah. He's taking
Yeah,
chewing from his
Ben's wife is related to John Cena. It's his sister.
Mhm.
You talking to Mrs. Miller, Ben?
hmm
Yes, Tony from Halifax. Yes.
You guys just can't see her.
Yeah, John Cena's twin sister.
Yeah.
Exactly. Is there any other belt talk we got? Richard still has a big green coming, and
I have a big green and a lavender wing eagle.
yeah,
I got to get an
I was about to
update for her. He said they pretty much were done. He was going
I
to send
have
me
an update
update
on that,
pictures
too.
before he shipped them.
I have an update for you too after the show. I'll tell you.
Oh, cool.
wait. Oh, we have to wait for this. Okay.
And then I'm still waiting December for my WWE World title. So, oh well. But somebody else I know got a nice belt today.
Oh, that's
Who's that?
right.
This man.
Yeah, I'll put you on full screen. Let me put you on full screen.
Look at that. Gorgeous.
Shop belt.
Gorgeous.
Oh, you already got the side
Nice.
plates on
Side
it.
plates,
I already got them on there.
perfect.
Now you're going to make a mod to that belt, correct? Or you're thinking about it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fill in the blue
I think that's a good
where a
choice.
lot of people are
Yeah.
filling in the blue. Go get one of those injector paint pens.
Yeah, that will really set it off.
Yep.
I don't know
Very
why
nice.
WWE didn't do that, but what's
Right.
that? What's that
Because
It makes
stamp in
no
between
sense.
stamp?
It makes no
Oh,
sense
okay,
if they
so
didn't do
okay.
that.
That's it. I've got a stock belt, stock strap for that. I might be able to make a send out for that maybe. If you want one, we can talk.
Yeah, that belt is awesome, man. I got one myself. I got it when it dropped.
Great pickup. That's a beautiful belt.
It
Remember
is.
we all said that
That's one
looked
of the
like a
few belts
pigeon
I
at first?
actually like.
this
Yeah.
is probably one of the better shop belts. Look at the thickness of that.
Look at that. Yeah, I didn't
Now,
care
is it
too
hollow?
much for it when
That's
it
hollow,
came out,
right?
but it's really grown on me. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's grown on me too. I didn't like it when it first came
Yeah,
out, but it
it's
looks better
hollow.
than the previous version.
But yeah, nice effect.
Yeah,
Thank
when
you
they first
guys.
came out
Thank
with it,
you.
it was over $500. I mean, it was crazy what they were.
So I got it on that sale, that 35% off sale they had a few days
Yep.
late last week.
Mm-hmm.
It came pretty quick too. Just came in a just ginormous ass box. So you guys get belts from shop that coming in these 5 foot long boxes now.
Yeah.
Well, I
Um,
can't hate on them now because that's the way you should ship it. A brand new belt, at least.
yeah, but I mean, by the time you
It's
flex
a
in and
pain to deal
everything,
with. I mean, it's great. It does protect it, but the boxes are a pain in the rear.
Oh no. Oh, sorry guys. I was gonna go
What?
back at our chat and try to find the picture and the name of the person that won the picture of the month for September.
I
And
thought you spilled another tea, Mark.
huh?
I thought
Hey,
you
Ben,
spilled
is
another
that the
tea.
Oh
same
no
size as the post
no.
office box, or is
No.
it bigger?
We
say it
had
again.
The
It's the
box
same
that it
size
came
box.
in, was it bigger than the game boxes for the post office?
Oh yeah, way bigger.
Way bigger. It's
like
like
four-
5
Really?
foot tall.
It's like 5
Oh,
foot.
wow.
Yeah, I did it. So I did a live unboxing in Championship Belt Brothers. Cheap plug, cheap plug, cheap plug.
Another group.
If you guys want to go, thank you. Love those wrestling belts. Andy Bolger. Whitewater belts. Mark Maggot.
Yep.
Right there.
Hey, I'm all for the cheap
Um,
plugs tonight.
cheap plug, cheap plug. So I did a live unboxing and I did it where I was standing next to the box. And that box was up to here to me.
Yeah, it's huge.
So
Wow.
yeah,
Looks like a car box.
it's more than 5 foot tall. It comes up to it was
Can
past
you
my
imagine
shoulder.
what it would if we were trying to reuse that box to sense about how much it would cost to use that big of a 5
Right.
foot box?
Makes you feel
Somebody's
like when you
gonna buy a belt from me. I'm gonna use that box.
you're gonna walk in the post office and say this.
Somebody take the damn money!
Take the damn money.
And I think Ben
Take
might have
the
missed
damn
this earlier.
money.
Maybe you didn't. You walk in with that big old box. You say, "I want to mail this." They're gonna go.
Stop, don't.
Please don't.
Now we're having fun. Now we're having fun. Aren't we?
There he is.
There he is. Yeah, we got 5 minutes left in hour number one. I won't get into anything too deep, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that, and I think it was Richard and Andy in 2 separate chats sent me this. Dick Butkus, the former Chicago Bear and NFL great Hall of Famer, has passed away at the age of 80.
Yep.
So,
Rest in
Another
peace.
great one gone. Hall
Yeah.
of Famer.
Yeah.
One of the greatest Bears of all time.
Probably
not
the,
heard-
probably the greatest. Wouldn't you say, Ben?
It's disputable. It's
The
disputable.
Bears.
yeah, but did that box come with a pump?
But
Really? A new wife? I gotta get
new
rid
one.
of the one I got first.
That's right. That's right.
I have her.
yeah.
Yeah, Ashley shipped off a bunch of blankets she ordered for some people. She also does blankets, and man, those suckers are heavy. She had a carload drop off the UPS drop.
Wow.
I had to help her.
Carlo.
Ben's wife is so good, she cooks some diet food.
Yeah,
Mhm.
0
Mrs.
calories.
You don't
Zero
mess
Zero
with
calories.
calories. You know,
don't
he
mess with
doesn't get
Mrs.
fat
Miller.
from it or anything.
Don't mess with Mrs. Miller.
There's more fat in water than the food that she cooks.
I'm Marky, and you're Ben Miller. checking messages. Just,
We could be the new Eminem.
yeah.
I agree.
Just don't eat the green
Andy.
ones.
Yeah.
Andy.
What? What? I didn't do anything.
Just,
What?
Oh, he's already sending chats. I just seen
Yeah,
two pop
yeah.
up.
yeah. Um. So, oh,
Ah!
oh. Man. Been too much too many Impractical Joker shows.
It's a great show. It's Mondo
Yeah.
Duke.
That's the best
I'm gonna
Halloween
do-
costume going around.
Look at man.
Next time I get a text from somebody who was scammers, they'll text me out of the blue, act like they got the wrong number, and I'll text back, "Hey, you got the wrong number." Oh, wow, I'm sorry about that. Well, I got you here. Can we be friends? They ask
Yeah.
you all sorts of questions. I usually say I'm Hank Hill,
Yeah.
and tell them I sell propane accessories. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
saying I'm Mondo Duke.
No, I'm gonna type on there. Press 1 for English.
Who's going to be Malina?
Who knows? That's
Me-
M-E-L-I-N-A.
Oh, Melly. Okay. And M should be capitalized, Johnny.
I
I don't know.
don't either. But yeah, Dick Bucket's dead at the age of 80. We don't know yet the cause of death. At 80, it could have been anything, but I hate to hear that.
Yeah, I do too.
Now, is Alex Karras still alive? Because I heard he had Alzheimer's. Or
I
is it
think-
CTE?
I think he passed. I think. Let me check.
Yeah, well, I think he was suffering from either Alzheimer's or CTE. But I know he's in pretty bad shape too. These are guys that were legends. when I
Every
was
moment
growing
is a
up, yeah.
teaching moment.
Okay, he passed away. He passed away in 2012.
Yeah, snooker
Alex
in the house,
Karras?
huh?
Okay, I did not know that. Okay. Jeez, who was that? Who was that?
That was CJ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about a belt I've got sold. I'm meeting the guy tomorrow, but I'm gonna talk about it in the second hour. I also want to talk about this real quick. Bring this up real quick. Bring this picture up. We'll see if we can get this in 2 minutes. This
Ugh.
came up in some posts. Sorry, ignore the image on the left. A Florida is it the Attorney General maybe, but Florida State Attorney declares Tammy Sitch a danger to society, and he's seeking 26 years prison time for the DUI and manslaughter. So hard time for Sonny, who's done a hard time for several years.
I think they should name her something else now.
I'm getting into that.
Mostly Sunny.
She looks like the poster child for birth control
No,
now.
she looks very cloudy.
Sunny side down.
Yeah. That's how it usually was.
Yeah. I don't know what the omelet.
Oh my.
I like that, Rick.
She getting no sleep in jail.
Oh my god,
Backdoor Sunny.
that's
Sunny,
hilarious.
Sunny D. I think that
Sunny
was her. I think that's her reputation.
Yeah.
So
Sunny,
from
not so delight.
yeah, from Sunny to Shady. Okay, Johnny's got jokes tonight. Okay, so that takes us to hour number 2. Let's move. Where's my video? There it is. So I will take this opportunity to remind everybody the show is sponsored by Mark Leather Championship Belt Releathering. I didn't drink, promise. And by Unique Championship Belts. And if you're watching us on Facebook, we have several Facebook users commenting tonight. If you don't want Facebook user to pop up, we don't want that because we want to know who's making these lovely comments, good or bad. If you're watching us on Facebook, you have to click on the StreamYard link and then click on the little box that says allow your name to appear on the screen. Otherwise, you would have to go to YouTube and look up the Wide World of Belts YouTube channel and look up the current stream of Spanning the Globe because we're streaming live on YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we appreciate that. Click that like, subscribe, and share button, and the little bell that notifies you when the show is coming on, which is usually every Thursday. Set your clock by it. And that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers Kayfabe Podcast out of Oklahoma City. Landon and Jake do a great job with their podcast. They love talking about wrestling, ECW, WWF, and sometimes old school wrestling. But they take the expense of the StreamYard subscription. We appreciate those guys very much. You can find them on iTunes or on podcasts and Linktree, and I think a few other places where you get the podcast. So,
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm sorry, Platinum. I got to come up with some new music. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. I'm hurting Platinum tonight because he didn't get crotch cam. He's not getting the Playboy music. I just really ruined his day. So
You're gonna
Poor
lose
guy.
a viewer doing that. You gotta make the viewers happy.
I know. Okay, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it. Screw it. We're gonna do it live. We're going live. Here's the commercial. Oh, you know I love you. Oh, come on. Don't talk to me like no, the guys are watching. Oh, I gotta go there. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Were you ordering a pizza?
No, I was talking to my $2.99 a minute sweetheart.
1-900-909-9900.
There you go. Yeah. Operators are
He's
standing
ordering
by.
a Mondo Duke.
That's $5 extra.
Yeah.
There you go, Platinum. You're welcome. You are welcome. I'm gonna show off this belt again. But I won't turn on belt cam. I will show up a little bit closer up. It's a big belt. This is the belt of the week. It's actually going to be for sale. If you're just tuning in, you missed the first hour. So I get it folded up here. Here we go. It is the Hogan 84. Let me go full screen. On my leather. It's on the lace strap. We got nice lacing.
Oh, somebody's at my door. Be right back.
Okay. The back of the belt, it's got the this side's got WWE or WF. I'm sorry, WWF. And the leather's great. It's brand new leather. I just finished this on Monday or Tuesday. And the only issue I have with this belt, I normally get $350 for a belt like this, but it has some issues with the plates. On this one here, it's hard to see in this light, but see these wrinkles here in the plating? That is, I believe, from where it's wrapped in the plastic and the lacquer, that the clear coat that protects the plating was still wet when they put the plastic wrapper on it, and it stuck to it and caused that texture. There's also a little scratch or a big scratch right here on the main plate, as
Yeah,
well
right
as
exactly on the point.
as well as a BB size little dent right here. Now that's the way the belt came. And the scratch here, I could have done that. I don't know, but I just saw it when I was lacing the belt. So I'm knocking off $50 for this belt. This is Hogan 84. Look at that Hogan plate there on the front. I normally get $350 for a belt like this. I'm gonna let this go for $300 shipped. If you're not that particular about a belt, this is a good buy, guys. This is a bargain. This is by Mayam Adasser. This belt is by Mayam Adasser. And I already talked to him about that. Said, don't, make sure the plates are dry before you put the plastic on them. So, but it's a beautiful belt. I plan to keep it for my collection, but I just don't want to live with those. Maybe you can for a discount. You can't get this for $300 anywhere else with this kind of with American leather with that kind of lacing. You just can't get it. So, nail polish removing a Q-tip to get that paste off the stuff. Okay, I can try it. I might try it, but I'm gonna still try to sell it. But I'll try that. I appreciate the platinum.
Dab a little bit, just a little bit, acetone or nail polish remover. He is exactly right.
And it's also showing this off. This is not for sale, but I'm working on a strap for the NWA TV by my Almadasser because I already have one on a black strap with red backing, but I wanted another one because the original had a red strap with black backing. But I'm going to do it on Oxblood. I took a vote. I took a vote on the or poll on the show a few weeks ago. Everybody said use Oxblood instead of red paint. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Why I thought of Oxblood. This is it's ready for dye, which I'll try to do that this weekend. I'm going to be out of town this weekend. I'll be at BCW Saturday night, and then I'm going to stay the night in Oklahoma City, and I'm attending the firefighter memorial ceremony. They're honoring firefighters retired and active that have passed away this last year. They're going to put their names on the memorial. And my dad was a retired volunteer firefighter. They're going to put his name on the memorial. So I'm going to attend that ceremony the next day. So the reason I was asking the Oxblood is because of this picture. This is Arn Anderson with that belt. Now look what years of sweat and whatever was exposed this belt was exposed to has turned it what appears to be an Oxblood color. And I think that's a beautiful color. I really do. I think the red is original, but to me, the red, I just never liked the red, but I can live with this. What do you guys think?
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
Richard has
Yes.
one. Richard has one.
Yep.
Oxblood with a blue backing.
Yeah. Yep. It's actually my second favorite belt in my collection.
Yeah, I've never been so anxious to finish the belt as I have this one until I get my Classic Shields plates. I'll talk about that in a minute too. But yeah, I'm anxious to get this one done. I've got a 10 pounds of silver U.S. title that somebody sent me to re-leather for them. Almost
Nice.
already paid for, so I'll get that done. I'm gonna be doing a lot of lacing here, and I think Tyler's about to ship me a belt to get done. And I got a box with 4 sets of plates, 2 for BCW, NWA TV, and WCCW tag. Those are all customer belts that they're ordering brand new plates on my leather. So I'm gonna be busy for a while. Now I don't think any of those belts coming are going to be laced. So I'm gonna be busy. They're all
Nice.
plates, and when I get them done, I'll show them off on the show. I can show those off. Now I did get an update from Classic Shields. Last week, guys, or earlier this week? Just I didn't even ask for an update. They sent me an update showing an unfinished plate, main plate. It's all plated. The colors are all there. The only thing missing was a couple of banners and the dome, and they said that's or the globe. That's next. So I was told on the previous update that I would have it the first week of this month, but that hasn't happened. But I'm hoping I get those this month, or at least ship them out this month, because the 27th of this month will be 2 years that I ordered those plates. So I have those. And that's what I'm really anxious to get done is that belt. I also saw Classic Shields NWTV on Oxblood. I'd already done 3 of those before I saw that one. Yeah, I agree. The wrist straps are too colorful. They're just too bright. They kind of take away from the awe of the plates. Yeah, I agree with you, Gibby.
Yep.
Mark this down as one of his first serious posts. Yeah. Yeah. What else is going on? Oh, Edge has made his. I'm sorry. Adam Copeland has made his debut in AEW. He made that. Was it Saturday night or Friday night? And then last night he was. Don't let me talk.
Yeah,
I
he
think
made
it was the
debut on
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view Sunday.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sunday pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Now I didn't watch the whole show last night, but I did catch his entrance in the backstage interview with Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. The one thing I want to note from this, guys, is that when Kenny Omega was approaching him, he said something about he followed his career, and he said, "You had me on the edge of my seat," and I saw a little snicker from Edge on that deal. So I thought that was clever.
Yeah,
That was clever.
Jericho snickered it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was great. I don't think Edge was ready for that. That was great. I don't think I watched much of the rest of the show. I was working on this strap last night.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't wait to see where he's gonna go.
Yeah.
And do I believe he needs the world title match right away? No.
No, I don't think anybody of his age needs to have a world title. I mean, he's been a world champion. He's had his time. Ricky, yes, with a twist. His wife, Beth Phoenix, actually voiced the new theme,
Mm-hmm.
and she changed it from "You Think You Know Me" to "You Think You Know Him."
Yeah. And then WWE blew it because they didn't copyright or anything the rated R superstar, so he was free to use it.
What's up, Chris?
I would have done the same thing if I were him.
Chris comments on our world titles and our belt posts on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Appreciate that. It's true. It's damn true.
No.
And I also want to go back to something I posted. I think it was last week. The rumors that Triple H and Stephanie were separated and considering divorce. Apparently, that was not true. I'm not sure where that came from, but Triple H was on a podcast the other day,
Yeah.
and
He
they asked him
debunked it.
about it, and he said, "Well, that's news to me. I've been at my kids' games, and he just talked about the family stuff they've been doing." So there's all sorts of rumors out there.
Mhm.
You have to be,
Mm-hmm.
when something's official is when you need to talk about it. Anything's going on. And this is the first week we've had WWE without Vince involvement, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good.
I haven't been watching.
What about Becky's injury? That was nasty.
What happened?
Yeah, that gash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big old
Yeah,
gas.
nice gash right above her
Ooh.
elbow.
Yeah, she wasn't allowed to have her title match because of it.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess Tegan Knox.
Okay, Ricky heard a podcast.
Yep. That's what they did.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't really like to see these legends that have had their prime, they had their title matches or their title reigns, come back and just give them a title just because of what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Just have a sense
I
of
like
hey,
them setting up a match between Adam and Christian Cage.
nostalgia.
Best
That's what it was,
friends for
nostalgia.
40 years.
That's
Yeah.
Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay.
Not Uncle Howdy.
Yeah, and then Warlow came in, had a match. He comes running in, power bombs the guy 5 times, pins him, and then leaves.
See this, Ben? See this? This? Uh-huh. Look!
No,
Look!
Ben can't read that. Ben can't read that, right, Ben?
Look!
It's another language.
What? It's a blurry line. I don't.
It's very blurry. isn't it?
Ben's gonna have to get his wife to translate that for him.
Oh, I
Made
read.
you look.
I
Made
read it now.
Made you look. Made you look.
I agree with Kebby. Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is
This
gold.
this is the best I think he's ever done.
Yeah, I didn't like the peep thing. My peeps.
The what?
No, I didn't.
Christian, when he did the peeps, my peeps,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was annoying. I think
he makes a good heel.
he was a great heel.
And I never expected what's his name, Nick, to turn against Darby and Sting.
I could tell that was coming. I just had
Yeah, you kind of. Yeah.
you could just get a
worked his
feeling
way
he was going to
into
do it because it's been
Yeah.
building and
The 5-second pose, yeah.
yeah.
I haven't been watching, so I need to start watching again. I tried to tune
Like I
in the other
said,
day, but I was working on leather.
I
and-
honestly will not
Johnny
buy an AEW pay-per-view every month. I'm
Yeah,
not.
$50. No.
Every couple months, yeah. But AEW pay-per-view every month, yeah.
Tony Khan needs to quit buying up talent from other companies and not using them. It's just like he's
That's his
collecting all these
main
toys
focus.
just-
Is getting just like Eric Bischoff did in WCW. I would watch and say, okay, who's he going to pull this week? And that's what Tony Khan's doing instead of paying attention to story, doing the storylines and the booking. But he won't. He's going to do what
I
he.
mean, I'm
Well,
not
he
going to
needs-
bash AEW. I'll watch everything.
But don't be afraid to share your opinion, Richard.
Yeah. there's some things
uh,
WWE
Tommy's-
does that I don't like.
I'll
admit.
watch Impact if I
Yeah.
remember when it's on. I'll watch
Impact, I'll catch on DVR. NXT, I'll catch on DVR. New Japan, I'll catch on DVR.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just saw an update with Tommy on his Facebook page. He's still under the weather. Okay.
Then I heard that what is it?
Ah.
What was the one that got canceled?
Oh, Heels.
Heels. They're shopping it
Oh,
around
that's
the
right.
different networks now.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, what was your
I
fault?
think Max will pick it up. Yes.
Chris,
Yeah.
I have that book. I have that book too. Right up here.
Has anybody seen him without the mask?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
on
he
Big
needs to
Brother
leave the
one
mask
year.
on.
He
Yeah,
was
leave
like-
He
the mask.
needs to leave the mask on.
Yes, he needs the mask. He was in 5th place when Big Brother like 4 or 5 years ago ended. And yeah, please keep the mask on, please.
Yeah, please.
Oh, he's on Big Brother. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he's a Big Brother source.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see that eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with him bringing in, washed up. I say washed up talent that's no longer in their prime. Put them on a booking team.
Yeah, makes most sense. That's
Use
why he
their
won't do
knowledge
it.
of the business. Don't use their bodies. Use their knowledge, their brains.
Makes sense to me, but not to him.
No.
Yeah, the resources there, man. You got guys that could probably put on some great shows.
He's had Arn Anderson there for a long time. He doesn't. I mean, if you don't use Arn Anderson for his knowledge,
Well,
I
he
mean,
had Tully too.
yeah.
You got Chris Jericho, who's been around the world. He's been
Mhm.
from Japan to Mexico to the United States. He's been everywhere.
WCW.
Right.
Mhm.
He's been everywhere. So somebody with that type of, that travel, and he's been everywhere, give him a shot on the booking team. You never
Yeah.
know.
I would honestly like to see Chris Jericho book some matches.
Yeah.
I know
I
he
think
writes some storylines.
The guy's been involved in from the Japanese style to the luchador style to the extreme hardcore style.
He's been in the dungeon too.
Everywhere, at the dungeon, everywhere.
You
So
know?
he's got knowledge. I mean, look at the promos he's cut over the last 25, 30 years, man. I mean,
This is Tony Khan's huge announcement every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Khan's business. Go, he ghosts them. I guess that's kind of like family. I guess.
Yeah.
I got some family. I got some family like that. No, I can see the talent back in the locker room when Tony's about to. This is what match I'm on a book, and he's reading it to them or talking to them about it, and their minds are going.
Don't.
He does it anyway.
No, he's too busy having dance contests on the ramp
Yeah. There you go.
and hanging out with the guys after the shows.
He needs to get somebody to focus on their sound because they ran that whole bit last night with Adam Cole. No sound, the whole thing.
I thought that was my TV. I saw that. Yeah.
No. They ran the whole instead of stopping, say, okay, we'll get back to that, we'll fix that. He ran the whole thing sound
I think it has to do with that group of people, Andy.
but still, I mean, it's just ridiculous that
Yeah, I
That's
think
why
it
I
has to
stopped
do with the
watching
group.
because I couldn't hear it.
why didn't he just stop it and say, okay, we're gonna fix it and we'll bring it right back? But
Yeah.
no, he ran it the whole thing, no sound.
That's okay. That's why I stopped watching because I was
Yeah.
watching. I thought the sound would keep coming back, but it didn't. I finally turned it
No.
off because I couldn't hear it.
He just makes no sense.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yep.
Okay, Gian, I'm glad you said that because I thought that was just me. I'm hearing it.
No, I was hearing it too.
Okay, I don't know.
Nothing
what
else.
that is.
It's like when we're talking, our pictures are getting big for a few seconds, then it returns back to normal. I don't know if it's a StreamYard issue. Yeah, like right
Oh,
there.
I popped a Viagra in a USB port. So
oh, okay. Whoa.
Now we know. Now we know.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
Well, it sounds kind of like when you take a needle across a record album. That's what it sounds like.
Our pictures
Okay,
were like
now I
taking a
just heard
Mondo
it.
Duke, if you
Okay.
think about it.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't watch AEW Collision most of the times. I won't watch it every week. I'll wait and watch it.
But Rampage, I don't watch. I just
No,
it's
Rampage.
recorded, and you can get the results easily on, Facebook and such.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
my
heard about
goodness.
this. That the talent. This is what the issue was with CM Punk. That he would try to give him advice. They won't listen to him. They know it all. They're like teenagers.
Mm-hmm. They think
It's a
they know
lot- it's-
everything.
It's a lot like the NWO takeover of WCW, when everybody was saying that they were running the show instead of Eric Bischoff.
Dude, I would latch on to the legends and get any word of advice and anything I could.
Go ahead, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness, the Bears are winning. Oh, interception. Oops,
You know,
sorry.
those are the people you want to get advice
Is
from.
it the night, Ben?
and critique from.
Yeah, Bears are winning 20-3. But
Wow.
we see what happened last week.
Go Bears.
The Bears.
Pumpkin spice. Oh, everything's pumpkin spice these days.
Right.
Pumpkin
Candles,
spice frosties.
cakes, and pies.
They even got toilet paper.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'll
So
tell you what.
what else happened in the last
Okay,
week?
sorry guys, I'm back. Did that feedback sound come back when I came back? I wasn't listening. I had my
No,
earbuds out.
it's gone.
I don't
I'm
hear
hearing
it
it still a
right
bit.
now.
Wait a minute. Did he really just look how he spelled Shivani?
Hooked on phonics. Phonix.
Johnny.
I have to do this. I have to do this. I'm sorry. I think maybe it's two ends. Is it one end or two ends?
What, Shivani? Well,
Yeah.
first of all, it's SCHIAVONE.
E. Okay, I was
And he
close.
puts-
Come on,
he
if
just puts-
Jericho has ever taught you, everybody, you got to think of it this way: Schiavone. You know,
There
he
you go.
always said
You're
it.
you're Italian,
Chris
Johnny.
Benoit. Chris Benoit.
Did you
Chris
guys hear
Jericho
Kevin
taught
Nash
us.
signed a new deal with WWE today?
Yeah, he
No.
looks kind of jacked though.
Yeah, his quote was, "Unless it's 5 or 6 million and a private jet, that's the only thing that would have got me to AEW. I just resigned with WWE."
Who was that?
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
I guess it has to be a Legends deal.
Yeah, he's got
Oh.
a good contract.
Did he
Yeah.
tell his quad why he was writing that?
That's what I was wondering.
He did that getting into his jet.
Well, Chris, that remains to be seen. I hope not, but we'll see. She has a lot of potential, but they've got to keep working with her. Yeah, he took the money,
Well,
but we'll see.
that's a good question. That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Right?
They're gonna have to put a title on him.
Mhm.
Well,
I
they don't.
bet you that's in there.
I think he still had when he started the Judgment Day gimmick. I think he had more to bring out, and WWE was
And
holding
that
it
would have
back.
gone further, but Cody was hurt, so they had to make him the new big face again, and it changed everything.
Yeah. So he has a lot more to pull out.
Mhm.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Because Gangrel was on a podcast and they mentioned it to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm psyched." And he's
like,
got
share,
a
and
lot
subscribe.
more that he wanted to come out with.
Yeah, like,
You
share,
know?
and subscribe, but share with people that you want to watch 3 months after the fact.
Yeah,
Oh.
share with your friends, share with your family.
That's right. This right here. But yeah, please click like, share, and subscribe on the YouTube channel because the views sure help. We like to have a big audience if possible, because because there are a lot of people out there that love wrestling, love belts, and probably aren't hooked up. So hook them up.
Even wrestling memorabilia, man.
Also, if
Wrestling
you're into
news.
groups that that are drama free, you got 3 of them right here. You got Wild World of Belts, you got the Championship Belt Brothers, you have Love Those Wrestling Belts. Great groups to be in.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
hope for you guys.
Come join us if you haven't already.
Yes, yes. That's something else I want to touch on real quick because Ben has this happen to in his group. I don't think Andy, you don't do sales at all in your group, do you?
No, I don't want to take the chance.
Okay. I can't vouch for Ben, but I do my belt sales on Fridays. There's a specific post to put all the sales posts. I think you started doing on Fridays too, didn't you, Ben?
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason for that is because if there's an issue with the transaction, we can isolate it in that one group. We don't have to scroll through the whole group to try to find out what's going on. It's in that one post. And I pin this to the top of the page. I've talked about in the show. I put posts up. Do not make a sale or solicit for sale outside of that specific sales post. Invariably, at least once a week, we have somebody that breaks the rules. I kicked out somebody who's a prominent middleman for a maker this week because he posted a big sale. And I put a post up last week, just last week, said, don't do it. I don't care if you're a friend of mine. I don't care if you're grandma. I don't care who you are. If you do it, you're out of the group. And I had to follow through. He forced my hand. He posted it, and out he went. I make no exceptions.
Yeah, no
I can't kick
PM.
myself out, but
No PM people.
have a good night, Platinum. Appreciate you
Good
tuning in
night.
again.
Yeah,
Yep.
Night Platinum.
And
And-
I
Ben,
hate when they PM
Ben's
you
had the
out
same
of the
issue.
blue.
huh?
in CBB, if you're gonna post something for sale, we just ask you to post it in the for sale post.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
it's not
never
bizarre,
said, oh, we can't post anytime during the week. No, like Mark said, funnel it into this for sale post. It
Mhm.
makes it easier to pinpoint. It doesn't flood the main group page and push down, Mark or Antonio doing leather work, or any of the Restone guys showing their work. It don't, because people are interested into seeing stuff like that instead of seeing 20 different belts for sale and the same person's posting their belts for sale 5 times.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all we ask.
Yeah, I
It's
do allow
not that
makers. I
difficult.
do allow craftsmen. Whether they're re-leather guys, whether they're restoning guys, belt makers, whatever. I do allow them to show off their work anytime in the group. It don't matter. Just show it off. Just say, hey, just made this. Tell me what you think. Ask for reviews. Don't say PM me for price. Don't say I'll make you a deal. Just say, hey, this is my work. I have no issue with that. But if you're going to
Can't
put
put on
anything
the
up for
post. I
sale,
received this nice belt with American leather and CNC and
Yeah.
beautiful plates.
thank you for watching, Ricky. See you next week. Now, I do realize that posts like that will generate sales. I get that because people will invariably ask, hey, how much you want for that? I'm fine with that.
Have a great
I'm
night,
fine with
Ricky.
that. Yeah, I'm fine with that because I know it's going to happen. But don't say, PM me for price or I'll make you a deal for this or whatever. But if a maker wants to show off something they just made, Unique does. I had to talk to Unique a couple of times for this, but he finally got the got the message. This is my newest belt. Tell me what you think. And I know people are going to comment, "Hey, how much you want for that?" I'm fine with that, but don't solicit for sales outside the sales post. Just show off your
Yeah,
work,
don't
whatever.
PM people from the group or show.
Yeah, I show off my leather work sometimes in the group. And people
It's
ask
just
me, well,
ridiculous.
message me. But I don't sit there and go, "Hey, because I don't sell belts. I do a service, so that's different. But I do.
What
Like
I
this
don't
belt here, I
like
do have for
is
sale.
if you don't ask for pictures and the first time they pop up on your feed, your message,
Yeah.
that's the first thing they send you is their work.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even
And
know
I
who
know,
you are yet.
yeah, and I know Ben has this issue too. People just don't, and I think this is with every group. You have people that just don't want to follow the rules. They want to tell you how you should
Mhm.
run your group.
Yeah. They want
Uh,
to come in and do whatever they want to do. Never
Yeah.
mind the rules.
And they get mad when you remove them from the group because they insist on you doing things their way. This is not their
Right.
group. This is not your group.
No.
It's my group.
It's a private group.
Uh-huh.
That don't mean you can just come in there and just say anything you want. I don't go for that free speech stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Keep it civil. That's all we ask.
That's all.
That's
No
any
drama.
group.
Drama free. Drama
Yeah.
free.
If you're gonna debate, don't make it personal. Make
Free
it
speech.
where you guys can interchange. You don't have to agree. Richard said it earlier. You don't have to agree with everything that I say or everything Richard or Andy or Mark said.
Mm-hmm.
It's all up to discussion and debating. But some people start taking it personal. That's when you get your comment deleted.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you want to debate the admins and moderators, do it in a private message. Don't do it in a
Doing a
group.
PM.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A lot of
Pretty
things
simple.
can be
It's really
solved in a
simple.
PM.
Really simple.
Because my opinion of this is when people do this on a post, they comment on posts, start taking up issues with the admin or moderators, they're looking for an audience.
Yeah.
They want an audience. I've worked with people like this. They won't come in my office and say, hey, I got a problem with you. They want to wait till you come out where everybody else is working and say, hey, I got a problem with you, because they want an audience.
Yeah.
Bingo.
And
And
all that does is just make you look like a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And I've actually had a couple of guys actually say, did you seriously just kick me out of your group? I seriously did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Seriously.
And I wasn't
What I
serious when I
always
did it. I was laughing the whole time. So, because you couldn't follow the rules.
I always say admins and moderators don't owe anyone an explanation why you removed them from your group.
No.
You don't. You
No.
don't. You don't have to
No.
tell somebody I removed you. I could have
Definitely,
removed
Brett.
you because I don't like that mole in your profile picture on your nose. If I
Yeah.
do it, I do it. I don't have to do that. I wouldn't do that, but I don't have to explain that to you.
Mhm.
Thank
If you
goodness
don't
I got
like
a
it,
mole
go
right
make your
here.
own group. You know?
Yeah, well, good. I could quit putting makeup over my mole right here. So.
Yep. I noticed it. You're kicked. Hold on.
Sorry. I've never kicked anybody out of my group unless they pulled something on me like that. You know, they take issue with me. Now, I did have one guy that did come to me in a PM. No, I went to him. Because he he posted an argumentative comment in a sales post, and I thought that doesn't belong here. So I did and I talked about this on the show, so I won't rehash all that. But I removed his comment, and as a courtesy, I reached out to him in a PM and said, "Hey, I removed your comment. This is why it goes against the rules." He wanted to argue with me, and he wouldn't let it go. And so I removed him from the group because he just wanted to keep arguing with me. I'm sorry. You may disagree with me, but ultimately it's my group. I am the law when it comes to my group. Ben is the law in Championship Belt Brothers. Andy is the law in Love Those Wrestling Belts. You're not going to win an argument. Whether we're wrong or not, you're not going to win an argument. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Your loss means you're out of the group. I mean, you got everything to lose. I've got nothing to gain. So
Exactly.
but I'm lucky. I'm blessed in that Ben gets more than I do. But I have had some instances like that, but very few. Generally, we have a lot of good people in our group. Andy has a lot of good people in his group. I've never noticed issues there. If he's done he's up behind the scenes. So I do make some removals public. I probably shouldn't, but some of them are just so insane that they have to be talked about. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I still shake my head about some people that I want to be negative. Well, what about this comment? You know, it was just everything about it was negative. How can you say it wasn't negative? Well, I didn't mean it like that. Well, it doesn't matter what you meant like. It's how it came out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's negative or not. You don't make a comment in the sales post unless you're asking somebody how much you want for it or whatever, you know.
Mhm.
I kicked the guy out for arguing with me over my removing his comment, was saying, God forbid you should ask somebody about this in a sales post. He's still doing that today in some other groups. Ben knows who I'm talking about.
Very
Yeah,
well.
it is dictatorship. So yeah.
I kicked that guy. Well, I didn't even kick him. Auto admin kicked him. It wasn't even one of the all admins that kicked him because he had a joygasm over the new WWE World Heavyweight title and lost his mind and decided to post 5 different posts in what it was within like an hour and a half. So I deleted all his posts. Admin kicked him. He went, creating the other groups and making a post and tagging me on why he got kicked. instead of just simply PMing.
Yeah.
Just simply PMing me. It was a simple PM. I would have lifted his ban. Hey, just don't spam. He got kicked for spam. Well, you know, that reason that day, I guess his diaper got a little bit more soiled than normal, and he probably had diaper rash and ended up getting into this whole thing about why I kicked him. I didn't kick him. No admin kicked him. He got auto admin kicked. Simple
Andy, you son of a
communication.
bitch, you did.
Well, I
You
didn't do.
did it. You
I,
did it.
yeah, I
What?
saw it.
You
I
son of a
saw it.
bitch, you did.
I did nothing.
I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna
Yo,
put it up. I'm gonna post
Okay.
it.
Andrew,
I'm gonna put it up.
Feel free, Mark.
here you go.
Yeah, Johnny. Okay, that's a lie. That is a
You just commented just now.
That is
No,
a blatant lie, Mr. Martello.
the guy who brags about being the world champion commenter. I don't comment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this picture up because I have to. I'm sorry. This is from our discussion last
and
week.
also, can I say this? Contrary to
Yeah.
most beliefs, I don't kick everybody from CBB. So if you get kicked, I'm not the one that fired the cannon shots. So just trust me. All the admins and moderators are watching. They may not be as vocal as I am in CBB, but they admin and moderate that group very, very, very well. And it's
I've
not
told
all
Ben
just
this.
me.
I've told Ben this in private. I think the reason why you get so much of that is because you're the face of CBB. Because you're always
Mhm.
out there. You're
Yeah.
doing the little lives, talk about your belt stuff, and you come on there talking about people breaking rules. You're the face of CBB. You're not necessarily the guy taking all the action, but they take it on you because you're the guy they see.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm
It's
I'm
it's
the
not fair,
Ronald
but it comes with the
McDonald.
territory.
I'm like Ronald McDonald,
He's the
but I'm
Ronald
not a clown.
McDonald.
You're
I
not.
I'm
You're
want a
not
not.
a
Ray,
Happy
clown.
Meal.
yeah, Ray Kroc's doing all the stuff behind the scenes, but you're Ron
Right.
McDonald out there showing. Okay.
I'm Ronald McDonald, right?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, next week, that's my name, Ronald McDonald. Okay,
There you
remember.
go. Okay.
Um,
I got to put this picture up. At the end of the show last week, we kind of went way off the rails.
Luna.
Oh, we went so far off the rails, we went in through the forest. But
That was so
Right.
fun. That
we
was
were
fun.
we were booking fantasy matches. Somebody brought up Luna Vachon, and I don't remember who the other woman was. But we started doing Luna impressions. Start talking like this. So we talked about the scenario, but what if Luna Vachon was the door greeter at Walmart? Well, Andy has kind of given us a little sneak peek into that.
Here's your cart.
Get your stuff and get out.
You got a
Let me
receipt.
check your receipt. I want to
I
check your receipt.
Hey,
Oh, God,
they
that's
got
so
to
much
see a
fun.
glimpse of what we do in the chat.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man, we can't
Yeah.
disclose that information.
No, we can't. There are
We,
others.
we might have to have the mafia come back after you after we let you know all that.
That was hilarious, Andy.
That was something. Well, I couldn't think of it earlier. I thought when I was talking about DQ. The other thing I mentioned was he left after the controversy. He left several of the groups, including my group, Ben's group, several other groups, and gave it a couple of days to think about it. Decided that was a stupid thing to do, and then he decided to try to rejoin the groups. And I'm gonna go speak for my group. I'm gonna go speak for Ben, but I did not allow him back. I declined his request 2 or 3 times because he made it several consecutive times. And that's when he messaged me saying, "Hey, I'm trying to get back in your group, but I understand because things are going, being public, and there's a lot of controversy going on. I'll understand if you want to kind of wait and let things blow over." Which that's what I was going to do. I was going to give him a cooling off period, a timeout, and that's when I messaged you back saying, well, yeah, that's what I was going to do because you're kind of a hot commodity right now, which he was, and that triggered him, and so that's what got the rant that got me blocked. Okay. Yeah, that's the rabbit hole for Luna. Yeah. Not gonna touch that one. When do you ever sleep? When do you
I don't
ever
think he
sleep?
does. I don't think he does.
The Bears are winning 27-3 at halftime.
Who? How much?
27 to 3.
27. Okay.
27
playing
to 3.
Who are they playing again?
Washington.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Washington almost beat Philadelphia last week.
All right. I
They
mean,
blew it.
we were winning last week. We should have beat the Broncos, but defense like here, have the game.
Yeah.
Here you
Let's
go.
comment. Nor's being the rare comedian here. He's never comments
He's the
like that.
commodian.
Commodian, yeah. That's a pretty good one. That's a good one. Okay, we got 18 minutes left. What else is going on? Belt wise, wrestling wise, world wise.
Well,
It's
we
like
got the pay-per-view-
riding a bike with
pay-per-view.
training wheels. It's fun while you're on it, but you don't want your friends to see you.
Yeah. What,
Yeah,
Andy?
The pay-per-view this weekend, WWE Fastlane.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fastlane, appropriately set in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis, yes.
Yeah, you're working
I
on
hope
another
it's
one here in a
good.
minute.
I'm looking forward to it.
He's
I am
working on
too.
another timeout.
I am too.
Let's see. Yeah, if you have an Echo Dot, don't do a live chat with Gianni.
Just be careful. He might spank you.
Get lighted up.
It's those midnight calls for chat that's kind of hard to deal with. You know?
Yeah. So back to Fastlane. I keep seeing posts that keep speculating at some point in time, The Rock is going to take on Roman Reigns. What do you think? Is there a chance of that?
No,
I
because
honestly don't think it needs to happen, but
I don't
they're
either.
gonna do it.
I
Yeah,
don't either.
people are calling for it, and
They're gonna do it.
Well, there's
It's
tons of
gonna
people
happen.
saying that in Chicago for the Survivor Series that CM Punk's going to be there too. I'm seeing that everywhere.
I mean, I have a scenario. What happens if Rikishi comes out dressed as the tribal chief, and then the Samoans come out with him? They're like, we're the
Well-
only Samoan tribe. You know, we're the elders.
I
thought
heard.
they would-
I think it's Sika is not doing well.
Oh, Roman's
I think
father.
I heard that. I think I
One
heard
of
that.
one, yeah, one of them.
Yeah, that's Roman's father, Sika.
One of them is sick. I think
Might
it's
be
Sika.
I thought it was Alpha.
Or
No,
is it
it's
Alpha?
Sika.
Yeah, it's one of the
Alpha.
two.
Oh, no, it's Alpha Junior that's sick.
Oh, okay.
It's Alpha
Mm.
You're
Junior.
right.
Mhm.
I apologize. I
you're good.
retract my
You're good.
statement.
Yeah,
It
he was
is
the one that
Alpha
was in
Junior.
NXT, right?
We're
I
going to give
believe
you a
so.
one-show suspension for being inaccurate.
Oh man, now I'm gonna end up on a poster.
There you go. There you go.
Just as long
Oh.
as I don't end up on a milk carton, we're okay.
There you
All
go.
right. No, I anticipate being on 4 or 5 lives this week. We'll see. I won't see him, but I'm sure somebody keep you up to date on that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I hope the pay-per-view is good tomorrow night.
I won't.
might
I won't
trip
be there.
into
I'll be
one
at.
of 'em.
I'll be at a wrestling show, the
Oh,
BCW
it's
wrestling
Saturday.
show.
Saturday, not tomorrow. Saturday.
Oh, tomorrow's Friday. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. My days are mixed up. So I'm still on
Yep.
vacation.
All day.
Brag,
Saturday
brag,
all day.
brag. Yeah, Alpha Junior
Yeah.
6. What Gianna said. Okay.
Gianni, I just said that.
Just remember, I
I
don't answer my
retract.
phone when I'm watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Only for you
15
guys.
minutes. We got 15 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
We had some pretty good interaction tonight. A lot of viewers tonight, so we appreciate
yeah.
each and every one of you guys.
Yes, we do.
I tell you what, I want to do something. I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I don't know if I mentioned it with you guys or not, but I would like to maybe have some of the viewers send me a video of themselves saying, "I'm so and so," and you're watching Spanning the Globe or Spanning the Globe starts now. Make it fun. Now I know my inbox is going to be flooded with videos, so
Uh-oh. Ben, what's so funny, Ben?
I
know
had
what
to
he's
laugh.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just see Ben in the Shawn Michaels pose. Hi, I'm
No,
Ben. I'm
Eddie,
Ben
Eddie,
Miller. You're
but-
watching Spanning the
Andy,
Globe.
right, Andy,
you're watching Spinning the Globe.
right. Andy know what I'm thinking when Mark said it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Cat Williams. Cat Williams is pretty good.
Then the poor guy's got to go to the Steeler game after that. But
Yeah. Yeah. Hope he has his shots.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think he has natural born immunity. Wow, you're well read. But yeah, if you want to send me a video of you holding a belt, saying just a quick one, saying for example, Chris Rains. I'm Chris Rains. You're watching Spanning the Globe, and I'll put
Yeah.
it on the intro.
Yeah.
Come
That'd be
on,
great.
Nor.
Just-
Nor, we need
Oh,
one.
Nor's got to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Nor.
You
Yeah.
have to do one,
we need to
Nor.
get Dusty Rhodes to do a video for us.
You have to do one, Nor.
Yeah.
And Platinum, you could wear a
Get
mask. I know you're not watching.
Platinum's
now.
not watching anymore. Yeah.
Platinum could put on a mask. Whatever.
I think that'd be fun. Get everybody involved.
Yeah.
Uh,
It'd be lots of fun.
I just realized we have a new picture of the month in our group, and I'm sorry I deleted the chat by accident, and so I lost the history on it. But we had a winner, and I don't have the picture. But if you go to our group, Wild World of Belts, look at the banner picture. That's the new belt of the month. Does anybody remember who the guy was that won? I can't go back and look.
man.
That's why I hated. I was trying to delete a voice message I intended for a different chat.
I
And
don't, even,
delete
I
the whole
don't
chat.
remember my name from this morning. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, fine. But if you want to do it now with the belt you got, that'd be fine.
Nor,
It's-
we need one from you, Nor.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we need one.
He's gonna do it from the hot tub.
Right. During the thunderstorm.
There
No.
you go.
Maybe Gianni, if you'll just stay on point and not get off on some rabbit trails, like I'm Gianni Martello, and did you watch the AEW? You're watching Spanning the Globe. Don't do that. Just
And don't bring Alexa into it.
yeah, let's not relax.
What's the name
Is
of
it-
that show again?
Yeah, he's never going to hear the end of it. Oh jeez. Okay. Oh, come on. Let's don't be like that. Let's have some fun with it. Alexa, stop.
We're all ugly. We're belt collectors. We're belt collectors. We're a bunch of belt nerds.
Yes, we
God,
are.
okay.
We're all
And
ugly.
proud
So,
of it.
Chris, you're ugly. You're not ugly alone. Okay.
We're all ugly. Yeah, we're all ugly.
We're all ugly in our own way.
I mean, you've seen Gianni.
I used to be a handsome fellow. Then I grew up.
Right.
Grew out of it. Yeah, grew out of it.
Right.
Shit,
But no, let's
when
have
I
some
was a
fun with
kid,
this. Let's.
I used to have to trick or treat over the phone. That's how ugly I am.
Now,
Yeah.
if I get like 15, 20, I don't think I will, but if I get 15 or 20 videos, I'm going to have to take turns. So if yours doesn't pop up, you just have to be patient. I'll get through them. I'll try to take them in the order I get them.
Mhm.
But
The winner was Alex Zavala.
Alex
That's it.
Zavala, yes.
That's it.
He had
Great
the
picture,
the 5-plate US, and what was the other belt? There are 2 belts.
Winged Eagle.
Winged
Winged
Eagle, yeah.
Eagle. Yeah.
Beautiful
Great
job.
picture.
We want to
Great
thank Alex
Mark,
Zavala.
you can always do Member of the Week video.
Yeah. Now Ben's got a deal on in his group where he has Member Monday, and I have yet to make a video. I'm sorry, Ben, I've been so busy. They want to do that, but where if you want to do a video, show off a belt. We've encouraged it several times. Just do it live or film a pre-tape video of either your collection or maybe your favorite belt. Do a critique of it. Talk about who made it, who did the leather, if it's somebody different. What you like about it, what you hate about it, just an honest critique. That's all right, Chris. But I want to get everybody involved. I mean, this is not my group, just my group. It's your group, and I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to be engaged, not just the group, but the show. What? Oh, I have to look in the chat again.
Oh,
what-
geez.
yeah. I guess he showed her. Take my flashlight again.
Is she coughing?
She got me.
She's getting sick, I believe.
I think he saved her from. I think he saved her from drowning.
I think it's from the light.
Must
Could
be.
be. Could be. The light. But no, submit just a quick 10, 15-second video. This is so and so, and you're watching Spanning the Globe.
Mm-hmm.
Be part of the show.
Love to
Part of
have
the
you.
show. I've had a lot of people ask to come on the show. I've used to encourage that before, but I had a few people that were just kind of a little weird that made requests, and I just didn't want to. I didn't know those people, so I've kind of made a blanket policy. And some of those people may be watching right now that have asked to come on the show. I made a blanket policy that I'm not going to accept requests. I will invite you if I feel like you're going to contribute to the show. Some are friends. I apologize, but Yeah, you know you don't want to know, Johnny. But we'd like to have guests on the show, but I'm very selective about the guests because we've seen some other things happen in other podcasts where we're live. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't want to have an issue come up where we got to shut down the show.
Never know what can happen live.
Yeah. There's been some racist stuff said. There's been some off the wall things said. We've had some people drunk.
Some clothing dropped off.
Yeah. I forgot about that. We had somebody on our show one time that I think had been consuming a little bit.
Oh my God, Andy! You put that in the wrong group, Andy.
No, it didn't.
Oh crap!
Huh?
Oh,
You put that in the wrong group.
Oh man.
Take it down. Take it down. Take it down.
no, I put that in the show chat.
Oh well, I don't think you want to put that one in the show chat. You might want to delete that.
Okay.
I'm surprised all the time. What's up with that? Hello.
Yeah, he went a little farther this time. I didn't know that
Oh
was
my
there.
gosh.
Okay. So yeah, submit a video for an intro, just a 10, 15-second video saying I'm so and so. Have a belt, be holding a belt. Say you're watching Span the Globe, and I'll put the intro on the end of it, and we'll try to get in the next show. So
You reached the 5th ring this week.
Yeah. Level 5.
oh,
As soon as he captures all the rings, he'll be the Lord of the Rings.
yeah, okay. You just poke my brain.
Him too.
I love that one. Okay. So yeah, submit your videos. I'll try to get them on one at a time because we got several to choose from now, but I don't want cycle the same ones. So if you don't, you don't. But I just want to get people more engaged. Be part of the show.
Yeah, we'd love to have you.
You can say, "Hey, I was on the intro to Spanning the Globe."
Hey, you started the show out.
Yeah,
And the cool thing is, we won't charge you for it.
yeah, it's completely free of charge. I'll do editing for
of
free.
charge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can say that again.
Just don't say spam my globe.
Yeah, there you go. Be sure you say spanning the globe, not spanning the world, because we had that happen one time.
Mhm.
But yeah, I usually take guests that I invite because there's certain topics I want to talk about those people, and I can properly vet those people. But I get requests every week. Hey, I want to be on the show tonight. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. But anyway.
Uh-oh.
So we got about 6 minutes left. What else we got to talk about? We squeeze in 6 minutes. What'd you do now? Stop it! Stop it! Okay.
Oh, we're
that one,
crossing
okay.
into that time.
That
So
fits so perfectly.
we're not just spanning the globe; we're spanning the rails right now.
Yeah.
Not very
Is
well.
she security in that picture?
No, she's just a greeter, a friendly welcome greeter. Welcoming.
receipt.
I went to Walmart one time in Oklahoma City. I was with my wife, and we were walking out. There was a little old lady, I swear was 70, 80 years old, little short thing. And I wasn't even paying attention to her. We were walking out, I had a little sack in my hand. And I was talking to my wife, and on my right side, all of a sudden out of the blue, I feel somebody grab my arm and swing me around, and I'm up against the wall. And it's that old lady looking at back for my receipt.
Oh man.
I couldn't believe a little old lady manhandled me like that.
Mhm. She had that old person strength, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll sleep on that, Johnny.
She had the geriatrics power.
Yeah. Yeah. Tonight my dream matches involve Shania Twain in the cabin somewhere. There's something else I was going to say. I forgot what it was now. I'll think of it here in a little bit. I got your dream match right here. Now that's what you need on those Black Friday sales when everybody lines up at the door. You need Luna to kind of keep order.
I like
Roll
the
back this.
The button on under her hair says, "Thanks for stopping by." That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your crap and get out.
Now.
There's your damn cart. I got a text. This is off the subject, but I got a text today. I get these every so often. This guy texts me from some phone number. I think area code out of Oklahoma City. Says, "Hey Thomas, it's Harold. Your home at 1806 East Broadway Avenue has caught my eye. Are you available to discussing a potential sale over call?" Reply, "No thanks, to unsubscribe." So I texted back. I said, "I'm out of the office doing a propane accessory sale this afternoon, the Hank Hill thing."
Mhm.
And I was busy working, so I finally just texted back. I said, "Actually, you have the wrong number. I'm not Thomas." Haven't even got a reply yet. But I'll get every so often I get somebody texting me thinking or saying that I'm somebody else. And I'll say, "I'm sorry, you have the wrong number." "Oh, I'm sorry about that. But while I got you, maybe we can be friends." I was like, "Okay, here we go."
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So, and every single one of them is a beautiful woman. What are the chances of that? And so they'll send me pictures of a beautiful woman saying, "Ask me for," so I'll send a Hank Hill in his underwear. "How may I help you?" Okay, Chris, I noticed you comment, about the belts. I wondered if you had belts or not. If you got a little bit of money, I can, one of us can work. Ben can hook you up. I can hook you up. Andy, Richard, we know people, but love to see you get a belt.
Yep.
We'll figure
Yeah,
something
man.
out. If you're in a belt group, you got to have a belt. I mean, that's the
You can
law.
make it
You have to have a
happen.
belt. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a beautiful
No,
belt. It just has to be a
nah,
belt.
don't tell them that. They all
Huh?
gotta be part of the group. Come on.
I'm not
I
excluding them. I'm just,
may have something. I may have something.
I
Stay
read. I
tuned.
think you read my mind.
I may have something.
A beautiful woman in a different country. There you go. Okay. Well, I think we can go ahead and end the show a couple minutes. Well, it's actually 1 minute early. Any closing thoughts for you guys?
Like I said earlier, we all have our own opinions, like Ben said, and we're all entitled to our own opinions. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Simple as that.
Scroll on.
Keep it
Yeah, we all have
scrolling.
opinions. I mean, you have to make it known.
Well put, Richard. Very well put.
You know?
Very well put. Anybody else?
Take care. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Watch out for each other.
Mhm.
For the
And in Ben's
whole
name, it says it.
hobby wide. Keep it drama free, sucker free.
There you go.
Leave it better than you found it, like Ben's always said.
I couldn't say it better myself.
That
And
right.
if
So
you
with
shake
that-
it more than once, you're only playing with it.
Yeah. So with that, I want. Oh gosh. Okay. Where's that end credit? Okay. On behalf of Richard, Ben, and Andy, thank you guys for coming on tonight again, and thank you everybody watching out there for watching the show, spending your time with us. We appreciate that. I know that Thursday nights are valuable to everybody, but we do appreciate you taking time to watch. We would do the show if we had one viewer, but we appreciate every one of you watching. So until next week, I hope you have a new belt day and a wonderful weekend. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.